Hey guys, welcome to another YouTube video. Today I am going to be telling you guys my 6-star reads. I call them my 6-star reads because I've given quite a bit of books a 5-star rating, but to me, my 6-star books are like the books that I constantly think about, like maybe every day, or like I can't get their names out of my head or the plots out of my brain. I made like a 6-star library a long time ago, so I started adding books that were 6 stars, and they weren't actually, but I've gone through it, and these are my current 6-star reads. Obviously they're going to probably change, there's going to be more added, and most definitely some are not going to be 6-star reads anymore. Alright, so let's get into it. So the first book I wanted to talk about, which is one of the books that I actually do physically have here because my roommate has the book, is The Love Hypothesis, and more specifically Ali Hazelwood as a writer. The Love Hypothesis was obviously the first book that I read from her. I read it like when it had first started getting like buzz on TikTok. Oh girl, it was really good. And then the second book came out, Love on the Brain. That one, I think I agree with a lot of people's opinions on it. It was not my favorite. I didn't really love that one. And the book that came out this summer, Love Theoretically, I personally think is my favorite in the series, but it's pretty close with Love Hypothesis. Like the two of them are both like really good reads. Ali Hazelwood is an instant read for me. I love her writing and it's so fun and very lighthearted. So yeah. My next 6-star book reads is more of a series. It's the Heartstopper series by Alice Oseman. Alice Oseman is fan-fucking-tastic. I love their graphic novels. I started reading their not like their written novels, not their graphic novels, and it's definitely like a comfort read, a comfort watch. Like I think about Nick and Charlie maybe 1 to 2 times a day. I'm not joking. Nick and Charlie always in my brain, and just the casting for Heartstopper 2 gets me. Like the casting, Kit Connor, Joe Locke, like they casted that shit so fucking well. Sorry for my language. I get really hyped up and passionate about Heartstopper. So yeah. The next 6-star read was actually kind of a surprise for me. It's called The Right Move by Liz Tomford. It is the second book in the Windy City series. The first being Mile High, and then it's The Right Move, and then the new one just came out, Caught Up. Like the first book in the series like wasn't great for me. Like I liked it, but like it wasn't like amazing to me, but I really did like the writing in it, which is why I chose to read the second one. And The Right Move was really, really good. I really liked it. I think The Right Move was like the first book that I read that has emphasized like subtle love and like different types of love languages. I just really, really love that. And Ryan Shea is like one of the best book boyfriends I've ever read. He just knew indies so well, and it was like so heartwarming just to read. And it was just, I just really, really loved the writing in that book. And usually for me, like sports romances are like a fun thing for me to read, but they're never gonna be a 5-star to me. But this was like instant 5-star once I finished it. Instant 6-star. Like I loved it. Liz Tomford will be a instant read for me. I am currently in the middle of Caught Up and I'm really liking it so far. I'll keep you guys updated if I end up really liking Caught Up, but I'm liking it so far. Alright, the next one is also a kind of series, just like author. She is a 6-star author for me. Once again, I will like instantly read any book she comes out with, and it's Jennifer Lynn Barnes. The Inheritance Games was like the first series that I read from her, and I loved it. Like I binged that series maybe in a week. Then this summer I started reading the Natural series when it started getting a lot of hype on TikTok or whatever, and I've never been a very good person. Like I'm a chronic not series finisher. Like I can never finish a series. I don't know why. I think I just get like bored, which is like, I don't know. I just get really bored, and so like I want to read something else. But this was like the first time that I've read a series like back to back, like no breaks or no like other books in between. Like I read all 4 Naturals books back to back, and that is like new for me. Like I never do that. The writing is so good. It's so fast-paced, like everybody says. It's so fast-paced. Every chapter ends in like kind of like a cliffhanger, so you want to read the next chapter. So it's just like, it's perfect for me. And like for my short attention span. Like I freaking love her writing style. Every character in that book was like so relatable, and I think anybody can relate to somebody in that book. It was just so amazing. Alright, so the next one, I can probably go on a tangent about it for maybe 30 minutes, but I will hold myself back. It is The Ballad of Never After by Stephanie Garber. To me, Once Upon a Broken Heart wouldn't technically be a 6-star book. I would call that one like a 5-star book, just because the beginning of Once Upon a Broken Heart was a little bit confusing for me, and it took me a little bit to kind of grasp the new writing style. But The Ballad of Never After, if you guys have read it, you understand. The Ballad of Never After, I think, changed chemicals and rewiring in my brain. Like, the ending of that book, I don't think I've sobbed harder ever. And I can't believe that I read that and then there wasn't a book out to follow it. And I am so excited for A Curse for True Love to come out. I think that comes out literally next week. And so I'm so excited to buy that and read it. And I'm hoping it's like a good end. Like, I don't know. I'm just so nervous. Alright, so we have 2 more. The next one is probably like in my top 5 books ever. Like, I don't really rank my other ones. Like, this might even be like one of my top 2 books. And it's the Mindfuck series. Ever since I've read it, I think about this book every day. It like leaves me just speechless. If you guys don't know, the Mindfuck series is about a serial killer and an FBI agent, and they fall in love. And it was amazing. It's like Criminal Minds, but make it kind of dark and darker. And you get the POV of the serial killer. And I was really worried at first. I was like, oh my gosh, I'm going to be in the mind of the serial killer. Am I going to be able to justify this woman and like her actions? But the way it's written, I'm like, girl boss, I support all women's rights and I support mostly women's wrongs, because I would die for her. If you guys check the trigger warnings and it passes your ability to read, I would totally recommend. Totally. Like, would love to hear your guys' thoughts if you do read it, because I don't have anybody that's read the book yet, and I just need to talk about it with somebody because it crushes on my heart every day. And last but not least, this book has definitely been in like my 6-star rating reads since like I started reading, not started, but like started this new wave of reading. It's Red, White, and Royal Blue by Casey McQuiston, and I'm absolutely in love with Alex and Henry. Like, I love Alex and Henry. The movie that came out too, you guys can all hate on it if you want, but I personally loved it. Because Casey McQuiston knows how to write a damn book. I like all of her books. Is it called One Last Stop, and then I Kiss Shara Wheeler. But Red, White, and Royal Blue is just so phenomenal. It like dives into like mental health and queerness and like coming out, and just the whole thing is just so beautiful. Alright, so that was me going on my long ass tangent about my current 6-star reads. Would love to know your guys' top reads that you've read. Let me know in the comments. Like, comment, and subscribe if you liked the video, and turn on post notifications. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I'm hoping to make more book content in the future, and also to post like more regularly. I'm hoping to post like once a week. Once again, I'm in college, so things might get busy, but I'm hoping to put that goal on myself to post a video a week. Alright, thank you guys so much for watching. Bye!